Hello everybody, my name is Kirill. I'm a real estate investing broker on Turkish, aka Northern Cyprus. And in this video, I would like to analyze with you one project that is launching up in Esentepe region. It's gonna be interesting and very useful for you if you are looking for investing in Turkish, aka Northern Cyprus. So, let's go. And I wanted to start this analyze from the visual video to show you what it looks like, this project. So this project is gonna be in Esentepe in Bahçeli region. So actually almost every agent, every broker, every real estate manager on Turkish Cyprus usually call this region Esentepe, but it's separated on a few smaller regions, and this project is gonna be in Bahçeli region. It gonna contains 655 real estate units. The construction company is Cyprus Construction. They are already developing this region from more than 23 years, and the name of this project is Phuket, as you can see here. After the video show, I will tell you a few words about this construction company. Really nice. You see, here it is Cyprus Construction, and here it is Phuket. So this is the main pool zone with the restaurant. And you can see the site map. Cascade swimming pools with the waterfalls. There's gonna be a hiking zone, but about all the facilities of the complex I will tell you a little bit further. Actually, we have already saw this. Maybe this. Well, actually, I think you have already got how it's gonna look like. So, facts of developers' reliability. Cases of objects that has already built 2 or 3 successful objects are enough. So the developer has completed 2 complexes: Maldives Homes completed in 2018, Idil Homes completed in 2021, and 4 properties is under construction right now, and they are gonna be ended by the end of this year, 2023. So it's Moonlight Villas, Palm Homes, Pearl Island, and Mykonos. So as you can see, Maldives Homes, Mykonos, this project that we're talking about right now is Phuket. So they really like to call their projects like famous regions or famous cities of the world. And as well, they are launching a new project. In the previous week, we went with our team, with our real estate agency, to the presentation of Phuket and Babylon. And you can see the city of another epoch. So the result of sales price growth and construction quality complaints with the renders and the plans are available for these properties. All properties of the construction company are sold out even before completion, is demonstrated by the example of the 4 complexes that will be completed this year. So here it is, all sold out. It's impossible to buy right now the property right there, but I think a few investors are gonna drop some units on resale after complex completion. Yeah, so no lawsuits, no unfinished construction projects, no negative feedback online has been recorded. No cases of pressure on apartments owners in terms of the price regulation, etc. Overall, adequacy, and your relationship with them. So a large number of investors buy from the developer with large sums, investing starting from 20 lots, purchasing land for construction. This developer likes to work with large investors and accommodating. And I would like to tell you a few words about these collaborations. Yeah. I know about investors that are entering the projects with buying 20 units, 90 units for 15 million Great British pounds, for example, 12 million Great British pounds as well. So this is quite popular construction company, the developer, that well known in Europe, well known in US for the large investors that wanted to earn some money. Because, for example, the president of this company, Salih Kaim, in December of 2022 went to Dubai with the Babylon project. Everybody told that Babylon project in Dubai is very nice, and that's why he put a little bit high price for the moment for the Northern Cyprus, for the Turkish Cyprus. And later, in January, Salih Kaim went with this project to the US, and as well got a positive feedback from the investors out of there. So this company is very very confident in itself, and they are making a good projects. So if we're talking about resale, as well, I've got a checklist where you can check it. So as of today, the following stages can be identified along with the increase in value at each stage. So the minimum increase from the exhibition stage to completion as of today, April 2023, so when I was making this checklist, is 35% as a minimum. However, due to the rapid growth of the real estate market in the region, this percentage is usually higher. The increases in value at each stage is as follows: closed sales and sales launch 10%, site clearance excavation 5%, foundation 5%, skeleton construction 5%, finishing work 10%, handover 5%, and this is the minimum. I'm talking about just the minimum because it's better to know the lowest thing and then to be surprised in a positive way. Market growth for nowadays in Turkish Cyprus is from 7 to 10% annual. External infrastructure development. The complex will be completely autonomous due to its internal infrastructure. The external infrastructure of the region is developing slower than the construction progress at the moment of the region. The project is designed in the style of Thailand. I'm talking about right now project uniqueness, making it unique. The architectural landscape, the internal amenities will remind residents of Thailand, but it will be located within in the TRSK. Here should be TRNC. I'm sorry, I was in a hurry when I was translating this text because English is not my native language, as you already guess. There won't be any similar complexes nearby, and therefore there won't be any completion in this theme. The complex is slightly larger than the average with 655 units. Thanks to its unique location between two dried riverbeds, is a cascading structure. Apartments with views will remain forever scenic, and no construction can be obstruct the view on the mountains and on the sea. And a little bit further I will show you the map. History of previous projects by the developer. Maldives Homes and Ideal Homes are completed projects in the Esentepe region that have a year-round rental cycle. As the developer allows agencies to place clients on an island familiarization tour, so for investing tour. When somebody wants to come to the Turkish Cyprus to get some information about the property here, and they want to buy some, almost a lot of real estate agencies are putting locating their customers in this very project. So internal infrastructure, the complex will have a restaurant, indoor heated swimming pool, wellness center, sauna, Turkish bath, mini market, hiking, yoga, cafe, exchange store, pharmacy, and first aid as well. Quality of service provider, rental property management company, so maintenance is gonna be there, transfer, laundry, cleaning, beauty salon, and concierge service. So now I would like to talk about the district description checklist and the general description of the district and its development prospects. So the Bahçeli district resembles Scandinavian countries in nature and is located between Esentepe and Tatlısu. So let's open up the map. So here it is. It's gonna locate right over here. Here it is the site map, for example, from the developer. Yeah. So it's gonna be here, and here it is the Google map. You see the same, and here it is like a park zone and the forest zone, and this is how it's gonna look like. It's gonna locate right over here. So let's go back a little bit smaller map. You see, this is Bahçeli region. Here it is Esentepe, and here it is Tatlısu. You see it, yeah? And the complex is gonna be right over here. So let's get back to this document. There are a few sandy beaches, mostly rocky ones, but some leading developers like this one are improving beaches by removing stones, importing sands, and providing minimal infrastructure. There is a lack of infrastructure such as supermarkets, shops, and children's and sports playgrounds. Currently, there is active constructions in this region, with a lot of land being purchased and plans being made for development in the next 5 or 10 years. Top 10 pros of the district: quiet and peaceful area, beautiful nature, a lot of greenery, low-rise construction because it's forbidden to build there more than 2 floors in this region. Large number of private sectors, good neighborhood, large numbers of protected areas, authentic restaurants and bars. The landscape is organized cascades, creating a scenic factor of the sea and the mountains. European neighborhood, transportation, accessibility to the major region center. Complex being built in the region, have good internal infrastructure. So what I was talking about here, transport and accessibility, yeah. Here it is the crossroads that leads us, for example, to these crossroads leads us to Ischele, Famagusta, Ercan Airport, right down here, straight ahead, around 40 minutes, and you are in the Ercan Airport, and Lefkoşa as well. So for example, let's go to see how far from here to Ercan Airport. And because it's not over here, I've changed a little. It's 43 minutes. I've changed a little because Google Maps couldn't find the road from this very place, and that's why I decided to put the start from this complex, but our complex that we're talking about right now is going to be right over here. Yeah. And for example, for Girne is another huge city. It's 40 minutes by car. So it's very, very convenient location, because you're gonna locate in 40 minutes from Girne, 40 minutes from Ischele, 50 minutes from Famagusta or Gazimaguza, and 40 minutes, 45 minutes from the airport, international airport. That's actually in July of 2023 is gonna Ercan International Airport is launching a new terminal, so for the bigger tourist flow. And let's get back to our document. Now we're talking about top 10 cons of the district. Weakly developed infrastructure, as I told you already before. Lack of public transportation. Yes, that's a very huge con. Large numbers of rocky beaches. Lack of education, institution and presentation, but they are under construction right now. The only power plant at the energetic plant in this region, and it's located in the beginning by the entrance. Only one gas station for the moment. That is not so good if you're a car owner, and without the car on Northern Cyprus it's quite difficult to move between the regions, between the cities, between the projects and so on. Price growth dynamic in the district over the past few years. Price in this region are also rising, just like in all of Northern Cyprus at the moment. Land has become much more expensive, which affects the cost of real estate in this area. And a little bit further, I will open you the price list of this project. Indicate the dynamic of tourist growth in the district over the past few years. Due to an increasement in supply in the rental market during the tourist season, the region is being to attract an increasingly large tourist flow to this region. Currently, in the formation stage. And I want to show you one document right now, and here it is, a rental start from the already built up complex Maldives homes, and you can see how it's renting through the year. So for example, if we're talking about apartments 2+1 on a garden floor, you can see in January 16 days, February 13, March 11, April 16, May 9, June 14, July 21, 22, 17, 20, 15 and 14. So in total is 188. So actually it's 50% of a rented time of the year. And you can see villas 2+1 is 205 days. So gross income is written right over here. So for example, for 2+1 garden, you will earn 22,500 euros, and the net income after the maintenance company, rental management and so on, this is what you will get from this flat 2+1 garden, for example, is almost 16,000 euros. If we're talking about, for example, villa 2+1, yes, it's going to be 35. If we're talking about villa 3+1, is 50,000 euros per year net income. So if you're interested in this document, I can send you. Just hit me in just hit us in social media that you can see in the description below, and we will send you all the following information that you're interested in. So dynamic of an average cost of housing in the district 2019-2023 1+1 of 60 square meters. So we can talk about studios, for example 2022, that were started from 39, almost 40,000 Great British pounds, but now it's in 2023 the minimum cost of the studios in the complex started from 85,000 Great British pounds. We're talking about the Esentepe, Bahçeli, Tlisur region. For example, in Lefkoşa and Gizilurt you can find cheaper, but it's gonna be not so liquid. So what is included in the district infrastructure? A couple of supermarkets, restaurants, cafes, bars, beaches and several gas stations. That's it. So let's go to the photo show. I would like to show you 3Ds because we have already saw the video, and now it's good to show you the 3Ds, and I decided to show you the night 3Ds because the videos was from like day modulation. Very nice. You see this landscape, you see this private garden of your bungalow. It's really good. And we have already saw this picture, so I think they made this for the second, yes, for the second circle. Let me show you this picture. Nice, very nice. Very nice. Couple of bungalows are still available for buying, and I will show you a little bit further. So here it is, the plans of the villas. As you can see, 3+1, yeah, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and the living room with the kitchen, terrace, and infinity pool. one parking lot. This is 2+1 loft type penthouse floor plan. So this is like ground floor of this penthouse, and this is the first floor on the penthouse. You can see it's 2+1, 2 bedrooms on the 0 floor and on the first floor, and you've got terrace, empty zone here, like a second light. Here is this penthouse apartments first floor plan. Penthouse apartment terrace plan. So here how it looks like. One bathroom, another bathroom, 2 bedrooms, living room and a kitchen. As you can see, 1+1 as well. And that's it. So let's go to the price list. As I told you before, only 655 units are available for sale for the moment, but actually it's already quite sold out. As you can see, the yellow ones are sold, the white ones are available, and for example, this block is completely sold out. This block is completely sold out. This block is sold out. B13 sold out. And you see a few apartments for the moment actually are available for sale. This block is completely available. This block almost as well, only one flat is sold. And it's, you see, June 14 and now it's June 15. So this is actual price list and availability of this project. And here it is the prices. Let's make it a little bit bigger. And you can see 145,000 pounds for the garden 1+1. 2+1 penthouses 260.5. I have already made a calculation sheet, and we will go right there in a few moments. I will show you the whole price list. I want to show you the studios that are available for sale for the moment. You see they're starting from 133, but the cheapest one are 115. And here it is, the villas. They are starting from 632. So, and here it is the payment plan. 2,000 Great British Pound for 2 weeks reservation, 5,000 Great British Pound for 1 month reservation, 35% is down payment, remaining 65% payable starting from March 2024. So this project is off-plan project, and you will have an installment payment for almost 4 years that is very comfortable without any interest you can pay for your flat. So until key handover in March 2027. So they're gonna build this project for 3 years, but now it is June 2023 and we actually have 1 year more for the payment plan. They are very flexible. You can pay monthly, bi-monthly or quarterly, doesn't matter. Trafo is 3,000 pounds. This one is necessary thing that you have pay extra for, that you have paid for sewerage and electricity, and 5% VAT will be added on top of the sale price and then divided into each payment. So this is this thing that you should pay as well. Doesn't matter which property you are buying. If we're talking about the first The first, buying property, primary objects, not resale objects. Yep. And let's go to this calculation. So here it is: studio, 1+1, 2+1, and villas. The starting price, this is pessimistic growth of 35%. So this is down payment. Yes, I divided it not so small pieces of price growth, but it's gonna be 35% as well at the end. So if we're talking about resale, for example, is 45, almost 46,000 pounds on resale income. But you should keep in mind that studio is not so liquid a unit for resale. That's why it's better to look on 1+1 or 2+1 or villa as well, because here you can see only 2+1, 3+1, and villas very good for rental. Yes. At the end, for example, this is one interesting thing. If you want to get some more information, you should hit us in the social media that you would find in the description below. So now this is project income, save money or rental. Yes, for example, for villa, you will have an income of 143, almost 144,000 pounds. If we're talking about the rentals, this is a return on investment. Yes, this is possible thing that you can make. Yes, if we're talking of 35% price growth, and for example, pessimistic on studio is 1%. If we're talking about daily rent, if we're talking about long term, is 2%. If we're talking about 1+1, is 3% and 3%. Here it is 3% and 2%, and villa is 3% and 2%. Realistic data is better, and you can see it here. Optimistic is sweet, but it's better to look on this table, realistic, yes, and actually in this part, because realistic growth is 45% for the moment, and realistic here is 6% for studio, 4% for long-term rental. If we're talking about 1+1 or 2+1, here it is the data. Yes, and you can see 1+1 and villa are the most interesting in return on investment thing. But let me show you optimistic 60% growth, and actually this has happened right now on Turkish Cyprus. And here it is the data. If we're talking about realistic, yes, 9% to studio, but studio not quite sure. But actually on Northern Cyprus, there is not so many hotels for the moment, because for example, number fund of Turkish Cyprus of the hotels, it's 35,000 units, suites in the hotels, and the tourist flow in the previous years, 2022, were 1,400,000 tourists that came to the Turkish Cyprus, and this year they are planning to receive 2 million tourists in this region, and 35,000 suites, it's too small amount of the units, and that's why studios is quite good for resale, for not resale, for rental start, because not enough hotels here, but it's enough apartments with the studios. But if we're talking about resale later, it's better to have 1+1 or 2+1, because you have to think about the person that will move in and that would buy the flat there. Because, for example, the family with the small kids that are moving here on Turkish Cyprus, for relocation, for regular living, they won't buy a studio because studio is too small, and it's quite difficult to live there for a long time. That's why you have to look on the 1+1 or 2+1 objects, and they are interesting on return on investment as well. And we can say the optimistic thing is 29%, 25% if we're talking about daily rent, and that's true. You can see here the data of these numbers, and as well in this table I included all the extra payments that you should pay in advance when you are buying your property. It's included already here, and as well I already made all the calculations, all the expenses that are gonna be with the management, rental management company, and some VAT, some taxes, and so on and so on. So it's already counted over here, it included in this very table. So if you want to get some more information about this project, just let us know in the comment section below or in the description under this video. You can find all the contact possibility to text us in each social network that you can find there. So I hope you enjoyed this video and it was useful for you if you are looking for investing in Turkish Cyprus. We will make more videos like this step by step to fill up this YouTube channel, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.